In the couple minutes in this video, I'm going to be going over the essential 5 widgets that a financial-based business should have to run their business, both for management and for the day-to-day sales team or office admin. The 5 widgets that I'm proposing that a business should have is essentially helping with reporting on the marketing and sales aspects to the business, and then also the vitality of how the business is doing. So by having these set up, you'll have an understanding of what I need to do today and how am I doing. So what I'm going to do is first kind of draw which widgets I'll be going over first, from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 down here. So number 1, so the first thing you want to do when it comes to your database is a lot of companies, what they do is they just have kind of a full list of all of their prospects and clients. And when it comes to doing a newsletter, the problem is most companies, they kind of send out just a general newsletter to everybody, and they haven't been able to kind of segment the list. So sending an email to your full list is not always the best idea because your messaging is diluted. So the first metric here is to separate your clients from your prospects, and then also then figuring out which prospects are hot to convert. So what we've done here is we've identified clients as ones that have, that have signed a policy, prospects that have not signed a policy. And then here is the hot prospects to convert. So this 329 is a part of the 1,267. It's just that the 329 has been identified in this number, that they are opening up the emails and they're engaging with the marketing campaigns that we have going. So this is a list of contacts that are hot, and so that allows our marketing department to focus on these 329, not focus on all of them. So that can help with, increasing your marketing budget to these people, maybe through mail or through phone, or they're adding them to other email campaigns and not overdoing it with the other prospects that aren't fully engaged yet. So that's really the first widget. That's marketing segments, segmenting out your list into your clients, prospects, and then which hot prospects that you think that, based on the lead score, we can go over that in another video, but those are the 3 kind of areas that you should have in your first widget. Number 2 is having your tasks. So right now we don't have any tasks set up for us today, but in Infusionsoft you can set up tasks that you need to do for contact, such as got to mail out a package, a welcome package, and that would show up here. So that's an essential widget to have on your dashboard. In Infusionsoft, you can have tasks that automatically create for you when a certain thing happens inside of a campaign, and then that would come up here on the dashboard. So number 2 is having a task widget. Number 3 here is, because this is in a dashboard for a financial institution, every 6 months, this business that we're highlighting here has to meet their clients every 6 months to do a financial review on how their investment is doing. So what we have here is time to book a review meetings booked, meetings canceled, and waiting to be added to the 6-month campaign. So essentially just focusing on these top 3, what you can see is 134 clients are timed up to start getting automation emails to book a meeting on the 5th month, and 22 have booked a meeting in the next 5 to 6 days in the future. So this is a custom-based widget that allows the clients that you have that will constantly be getting follow-ups every 6 months to be getting on your calendar and going over their investment. So this is a great productivity time saver, this widget, as what it does is it allows your clients to be in touch with you and allows you to really make sure that they don't fall off your calendar, and it keeps everybody kind of in the loop. And also helps office admin as well, trying to chase clients and trying to figure out a time. I've created another video for that on our channel that goes more over the 6-month review campaign. Number 4 is having your sales process mapped out. So as you can see, the new boy lead, this is a very specific to a type of lead that they have coming into the business. And then they have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 12 stages here. So it starts from a new lead and goes all the way through the process of, setting up setting them the homework that they need to do. That's homework is in this case is kind of their uh, policy forms to banking forms, and there's some waivers that they need to fill out. Everything to then, setting up another webinar to then go over the documents that they have sent back to the business, and then completing then an application, getting the policy set up, and then the deal closed or the deal lost. So this is all the very specific stages in the onboarding from getting a prospect and moving them into a client. So not reinventing the wheel every time a new lead has come in. We have a process that we move each prospect through each stage of the process. So that's number 4. Number 4 is having kind of a sales process mapped out, and then within each stage having automation help with some of the aspects per stage to help speed up the time. And so number 5 is related to number 4. Number 5 is a widget that reports on the number of days on average it takes to convert a lead to a client. So in days from new to one. So what's happening here is the number of people that we're moving them into the one status, it reports the average number of days is 23. So if I click on this number 23, you'll see that we have three customers or 3 leads here that the days from getting from a lead and turning them into a client was 50 days here, was 5 days here, 15. So it's showing the average. So that number is always going to be increasing or decreasing. And that's just the point in time that you're looking at it. But by getting this information, you're able to then, taking this information, and you can historically look back over the last 6 months, what has been our time from a lead turning into a client. And from that information, you can see, okay, it takes us about 4 months or 3 months to turn a lead into a customer. How do we decrease that time? So that's number 5. That's the 5th widget to have. So just to review, these 5 widgets cover everything from the marketing, such as in widget number 1, clients, prospects, and which prospects then are we looking to focus on that they're ready to want to sign up with a policy with us. Number 2 is making sure that we're doing all of the tasks that we have assigned today or are past due. And number 3 is having kind of a campaign that is getting our clients to rebook with us every 6 months or every year to go over their policy to make sure that they're happy and that their goals are being met. So that's number 3, kind of an internal campaign to help you keep your customers happy. So that's number 3. Number 4 is having a sales. So over here, you can see with my mouse here, I can draw it again here. This is number 4. Number 4 is having your sales process mapped out so that you can scale your business. And then number 5 over here is then based on the stages of moving them from new to one, how long is it taking on average? So right now it's taking 23 days. So what you'd want to do is, okay, it's taking us 23 days, and how do we get it down to 12 days, right? How do we decrease that 23? So hopefully that helps. This is the essential 5 widgets that you should have starting with. This is providing a full scope of how is my marketing, how is my sales, And then also, how is the processes happening in the business, and what is the kind of the vitality of that number? Is it is this number, is it a high number? Is it a low number? Is it the industry average? So these are the basic building blocks of what widgets to help run your business day to day. Thank you very much. And this has been Kyle from Kickstart Automation.